we have our astral identity. And because we have an astral identity and desires, then we're like, okay, then I desire to go to the physical world and, watch YouTube or something, well, eat cakes, something. I want to go have sex. I want to go to the physical world. And all of this starts like that, and it becomes so complicated, so interwoven, so unceasing, that we lose the capacity to rest in our deep nature, and we are constantly, throughout lives and lives, agitated by a shell that we are actually not, or that at least optionally we are not. Even we are some time on the spiritual path, this belief that I'm the body, it stays very, very strong. And even that I'm only the body. I'm only the body and maybe something vague around there. Come on, everybody knows that, right? I'm the body, I'm the body, I'm the body, I'm the body. And at least the main thing that I am is the body. Yeah? And this is what, this is what people on the path, at least to a degree, that's what they think, or at least what they think. Because a lot of the thoughts and a lot of the investment of resources goes there. And we believe that somehow everybody believes that. Everybody believes I am the body. But actually, if you look at what people who are completely not on the spiritual path, and if you ask them, they say, I am this body, or at least I'm almost completely this body. If you examine how they live, how they think, it's not true. And there's more, but we take 3 today to see how people actually don't see themselves as the body. If we would identify solely with the body, if Charlie would be just Charlie's body, then if we would satisfy the needs of the body, we would be completely satisfied. We would be completely quiet. But is this the case? How many people you know that if you satisfy their needs for food and sleep and occasional procreation, which for the body it's enough like once every 5 years, if you take it for survival rate, and then they are just completely blissed out. You just, you put gasoline in the car goes. You put gasoline, the oil and water, that's it. It doesn't complain. It's absolutely not disturbing. Not disturbed. If we would believe, not people in spirituality, we as society in large, would believe that we are the body and solely this body, fine, I'm in jail, so what? I get food, I get shelter, I see half an hour the sun. That's it. That's all I need. It's a very simple job I have. I have this body to take care of. In today's world, very easy. Yeah? You would only be sad if you're sick or something, or hungry. But when do you lack food? Lack sleep? Sleep enough, eat enough. Good. But nobody is like, how many people are like that? Right? There is always something. Well, I need also some entertainment. The body doesn't need entertainment. Who needs entertainment? But I also need so much social stuff. It's not in the body. Yeah? Where is all of that? I also need meaning, I need purpose, I need this, who? And this is people outside of spirituality, and it shows, and what people think about, mostly, the bigger part is not about food and shelter. The bigger part of what people think about, what people speak about, is to satisfy some abstract being, some inner being. Which again, but we don't believe it exists. But you do believe it exists because you think about it all the time. The second reason why people are not actually identified solely with the body is that society in large, it asks us to restrain the needs of the body. Yeah, especially sex and violence, right? As you go into society, you're no longer now monkeys fighting to be the alpha male or Just whenever you can get sex like dogs in the street, you get it. Yeah? You are expected to. If you were just the body, well, you say, well, yeah, of course I hit him. It's in my body. My body got scared. I have an amygdala. It gets scared, fight or flight. Boom, I bit him. What? Which means that society recognizes that we are not just the body. And it expects us not to be just the body. Yeah? And then the third thing is psychology. If we were just the body, why do we need psychology? We just need doctors. Yeah? And it became, there's a lot of research showing psychology works better than aspirin. Yeah? There was a big research. The efficiency of psychology, I think, is 0.8 standard deviation of healing something, better than aspirin. So it has clear effect, and it speaks to something who is not the body. It speaks about arranging something that's not the body. Now, where does it leave us? It leaves us with a certain abstract person inside, which is, for the mainstream, unexamined. That's the thing. If you're in the mainstream, well, believe that you are a body. Still, we ask you to restrain the body. We will fulfill all sorts of things which are absolutely not related to your physiological needs, and you will going to drag around chasing to fulfill things which are not your physical fulfillment. And there's nothing inside. You are just the personality as the mainstream thinks about it, right? The abstract being inside, the inner being, whatever you call it, yeah? And we are in this, because we speak also of the mainstream, so we speak, and we will just call it in whatever you call it, as your inner being, remains unexamined, unconscious, and therefore we just copy-paste. Daddy, mommy, screen, TV, computer, everyone. We just copy-paste what we are expected to be, what we are expected to need. I remember doing it myself as a child. Seeing, okay, people desire that, people desire fame, people, okay, when this person in television is running after that, my dad is running after that. And I remember as a child, okay, I should also desire that. I should also chase that. I should also, consider that funny. I should also consider this sad. And you just copy-paste from the outer world, and then we have a very unconscious, unorganized, completely unauthentic me. I become something which is not me, and which is unconscious, unexamined, unattended to. And what we are unconscious of controls us. And it leads to a lot of useless suffering. And we don't suffer because our bodies are not fulfilled. And I think it's the generation in which the bodies are the most fulfilled as they've ever could be, with the amount of resources. But still, such a big portion of the population on painkillers, depression, pills against depression and anxiety, because we don't examine the inner world, and we say, no, there isn't an inner world. It's just, I'm just a body. No, you don't think you are a body. Just get over that. You don't think you are a body, and nobody thinks they are only a body. Get over it. It's just this very obvious contradiction that needs to stop. So I am something else. And everyone believes that they are something else than this body, so let's know that. Let's examine that, and let's examine it as it is, not as the superstition of the mainstream, which anyway, every generation it changes. And what was criminal 2 generations ago is mainstream today, and what was mainstream 2 generations ago is now criminal. Let us put that aside and just look. And it takes time. It's a big, vast, unexplored reality inside. And it takes time to look at it and to find out what's really there. But this is the ground. I'm obviously 100% not just this body. Possibly also this body, possibly not this body at all. Okay. But then, who am I? The inner me, I need to check. I need to check by looking and by casting aside everything that is not me, everything that I have copy-pasted uselessly, to really be who I am. That's where it begins. If you like this video and want to learn more about Tantra, about yoga, about psychology, emotional healing, lives of saints and the scriptures,
then hit the bell, like, subscribe, and you'll never miss an upload. Thank you so much.